All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this show moving right along. The next time we come to the stage, Joe LeVine, everybody! Joe LeVine!
God, everyone's so tall here. Damn. This is a good-looking crowd. This is a really good-looking crowd. I'm happy to be here. How's everyone feeling? Good? What was that? Great. Great, all right, good. So I'm a big Scrabble fan. Does anyone else play Friends or Words with Friends on their iPhone? It's a great game because it's like it also has texting in it. You know, I play it, but I'm also like I'm a big stickler for rules, but at the same time I love pirates. And I'm pissed off that arg is not a certified Scrabble word. ARGH, it should be a Scrabble word. You got AA, you got AE, AB, AG. This guy knows. Those are Scrabble words. Those are Scrabble words. MM is a fucking Scrabble word. I got beat on MM from my friend from Mark from high school. Even with MM. MM! So short, so terse. It requires 2 M's. I'll tell you who. Some dude who's on his like 3rd date. He has slept with his girlfriend and she just cooked him chicken surprise. It's fucking disgusting. And he's trying not to insult her. So she's like, he's taking bites. And she's like, how is he? He's like, good. That guy's a liar. And that guy shouldn't have the same sort of Scrabble advantages that aren't awarded to an honest pirate. And then he texted me through the game, and he's like, dude, don't bother me, man. Because I was pissed off with this. He's like, don't bother me, I just lost my dog. I was like, all right, I can't text back to that, right? I can't text. I had to call him, and I was like, dude, what happened to Duke? And he's like, he ran away. Duke ran away 7 days ago. So I was trying to give him some words of advice. I was like, hey, man, I understand, you know, like sometimes you never really understand how much you feel and how much you love your dog until it runs away. Sadly, it's the same day that you find out your dog never loved you. Let him be free. I lost my job 2 weeks ago, and this is like legitimate. If I had this show next week, it'd be 3 weeks ago. That's math. And I was like, all right, maybe I'll go down to Sagadi Park. Maybe I'll go sympathize with Occupy Wall Street. That's like a horrible place to network. There's like no job opportunities down there. And all the ones that are suck. I'm not getting a bank, not getting a real job down there, you know? Fucking hey, man. But corporate downsizing had its perks, and I was like, it was really sweet. Like, my entire office closed down, and I was the last man standing. Like, literally the last dude. Like, there was a few female there. But I was the last male. And I had an entire men's bathroom all to myself. Like 3 urinals, 3 stalls, 3 sinks all to myself. I could go in there and just have the most nirvana experience of bowel movements ever. I never had to worry about anybody coming in being like, what are you doing taking so long? No, leave me alone. No, this was beautiful. I would open the door, I felt like the Scrooge McDuck of corporate bathrooms. Like there's a big old pool of gold coins I'll dive into. Yeah, DuckTales, man. But, yeah, my parents are worried. I called them today, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a stand-up thing. My mom's like, by yourself? Well, no, I mean, I hope there's people there. She's like, how long? Like an hour? That'd be good. That'd be nice. I think, apparently, my parents think that, I start off with an HBO special. That's how everything is. They're awesome. I love my parents. They're the greatest people in the world. I love my family. But everything's always oh, it could be better. Oh, I got a great job out of college. You know, your cousin Ronnie, he's a partner at a law firm. You should go back and get your JD. Yeah. Fuck. Nothing's ever good enough. But I don't have that strife. I don't have that strife that some artists, musicians, and some comedians have that they could really. I don't have that something really fucked up happen to my child. I wish I had something really fucked up happen to my child, something really deep and dark that I could reach into and tap into that emotion. I'm my fucking nice ass parents, sons of bitches. Why can you give me a burden? That's my burden. That's my burden. James Brown. Now, James Brown, that guy has so much soul in his voice and his music because he's been through so much. He was through so much. The political times back then. We're like, oh, God, you could feel when he sings. And even though he was so damn successful, he was still a crackhead. He was still smoking a crack pipe. Doesn't matter, I still sympathize with him. I feel his struggle and his words. You know, if James Brown was still alive and he was a spokesperson for a product, right, I'd buy it. I don't give a shit. I hate McDonald's, all right? But if James Brown was like selling the fish fillet, he was like, I got filet of soul, and it's super bad. I'd buy it. Cold medicine. So sick, so sick, I got flu. Bum, 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 Robitussin in the M. I'd buy it. You'd buy it. We all know we'd buy this. Papa's got a brand new Toomey suitcase. To me. It's $400. It's overpriced piece of luggage. I'd buy it. I'd buy that shit. Whatever happened to James Brown, man? You know, I love New York, and I don't know if I could ever leave here. Because New Yorkers are like amazing. Like, we never have time. Like, it's like, oh, do we go to the gym? Do we eat? Like, we make these like stupid decisions. Like when we're at we always try to combine two activities. So when we're working, we have lunch on our desk and answering emails at the same time. Two things at once. I used to run a lot. When I ran, I would run and I would sing at the same time. Every 30 seconds, I'd hold my breath. I was building lung capacity. When I'd have sex, I'd have my girlfriend choke me out. I was building lung capacity. I don't like that shit. That's disgusting. It's fucked up stuff. I was building lung capacity. When I was playing Wii, I'd smoke pot. I say no to drugs, but I was building lung capacity. My ex-girlfriend, she was a makeup artist at a funeral home, and no, this is serious. It's fucked up. It didn't work out. I mean, for other reasons, but I think because it could be because I was like a dick about it. Like, she would be like, I'm an artist. I'm like, no, your work's beneath me. She didn't get it. Let it sink in, let it sink in. Feel it, feel it. But I'm actually horrible in relationships because I hate to text and phone calls. I'm like, I dominate emails. I crush them. But I can't, like, things that are short, like I hate abbreviations like LOL, I hate. This guy, he was talking about K. My ass cheek texted the letter K to a girl, like in a response to like, had a great time last night, we should do this again. I wanted to hold off 2 days to respond. That's kind of like the dick thing to do, right? So I was like, okay, I'll hold off. No, my ass cheek had different ideas. They responded with the letter K and pressed send. I can't come back from that. I can't do anything about that. Apparently, my ass cheek likes to respond like a 15-year-old girl. That sentence can get me in a lot of trouble sometimes. Does anyone else, feel a sense of accomplishment when they come before the male porn star does? Like it's a race. Like, ha-ha, I beat you. No? That joke actually has a double meaning to it. But there's like, the men and women is really interesting because there's a lot of differences, but there's a lot of similarities, and it really boils down to two things, and it's chocolate and porn. It's chocolate and porn. It's like, what's the difference between chocolate and porn? I'm not addicted to chocolate. What's the difference between chocolate and porn? I don't hide all the chocolate in my apartment when someone comes over. Just leave it out. What's the difference between chocolate and porn? I don't know. I never wanted to marry a chocolate star. Just for one day in Vegas, like just like for that one thing, so you could like, talk talk about it to your grandkids. I mean, I never sat in a circle with a bunch of dudes eating a bunch of chocolate, trying to puke in the middle. I didn't do it. I never did it. Anyway, guys, that's my time. Thank you, everybody. Nice one.